Hi guys, Tasty here. Welcome to part 4 of my Quake Platinum Trophy Guide, and in this video we're going to be getting through episode 2 of Dissolution of Eternity. Now, for the first level, I'm going to be going quite quickly through the first part of the level, and then midway through I'll start to clear up more of the mobs. But if you're struggling with the first level because you're not sure where to go yet, obviously you can copy what I do, but there are a lot of enemies, and because I know where I'm going, I'm just going to be running past them. So if you can't keep up at the first part of this level, I would just suggest taking it a bit slower and kill all of the enemies that you come across. But for now we're going to head straight forward and grab these nails over here. More ammo the better, and follow my direct route there, because if you go through the middle of that area you'll alert the ogres from above and it will make the battle up here a bit more tricky. But because they've only just been alerted, we're going to jump around them and just stun that back ogre and jump around. Come down here and hit this button, and then we're going to climb up here to where this ogre is. And if you stand far enough back, he can't hit you with his chainsaw, and he also can't hit you with the grenade, so you're safe in that position. Just for some more ammo up there, because we want a lot of firepower in this level, and we're just building up our ammunition because it's the start of a new episode. Up out of the water then, and take this first right to grab the double shotgun. Kill this knight and get the green armor and take out this knight. Now you're going to be hit by a fiend and the door behind you closes, so you're stuck with him. So I managed to get him nicely there, stuck against that wall. Back the way we came, hit this back button, and now you've unlocked this route with an ogre and a fiend up here. So just take them both out. It's quite tricky to run past those ones, but now we're going to run past. Straight across here. You'll kill these two because we need to wait for this thing to open. And we take a grenade to the face there, but that's okay. Around this area, we're going to kill these ones. The Death Knights here are going to wake up after we grab the silver key. Sneak past them, grab the power shield, and head back out and straight into the water. These will be in the way, and we want to build up a bit of multi-rocket ammo, so grab those ones. Straight across to this side. Now we're heading back the same route where we first got the green armour and fought that fiend, into this new area that's opened up, and then use the silver key. Grab the yellow armour, head down, and I do start killing things from this point on. So we'll take him out with the nail gun. Behind us should be safe now. I mean, you might get a straggler that chases you down. But here's some more multi-rockets. And we're going to get a rocket launcher at last over this area. So I'm using some lava nails there. Get the rocket launcher. And now I'm just going to go full-on multi-rockets. On the ogre. Get this lava ammo there. These guys. Quite a lot of enemies through this door here, including a wrath above us and a death knight that will come out. Or he might already be dead actually, but I'm going to take out these ogres to make things easier a bit later on. And then we've got another wrath up here which we can kill before he even knows what's going on. Round the corner, another wrath, and again we're going to hit these ogres up here to make our life a bit easier later on. Once that's done, back the way we came, through this door. Regular rocket now, just throw a couple down there to kill these knights. And then one death knight above. So all of these rockets that we've been using, we now have quite a lot of lava nails. So I'm going to use that up here, where it's close quarters. And I'm just going to skip that death knight there. He wakes up, but we don't need to worry about him. Then a rocket here to kill the knight. And then lava nails once again for the ogre, because it's close quarters and you'll take splash damage if you use rockets. I'm going to leave that quad for now, I'm going to use it later. But there's a secret here with red armour. Now we jump back across, go back where we came, and there's a hole in the ground that we're going to drop down. And hit that button, and then we're going to go into the water just round the corner. Some eels that we just need to kill just because they're in our way. And a secret here with a mega health. I'm just going to get a breath of air there because I'll start taking damage otherwise. And now this room we've got a Wrath and 2 Death Knights. Should be easy enough with the lava nails, especially since there's a restock of ammunition each side. And then the Shambler spawns when the Wrath dies. So if you kill the Wrath first, the Shambler will spawn with still having the Death Knights there. It's the gold key. And it's at this point we're now heading for that quad. Although we'll pick up this lava ammo on the way. Death Knight here, who was left from earlier. Back out the way we came, and I'm going to rocket jump up here just to save a bit of time. Otherwise you have to go back the way we came, down through the bottom and up again. So we've got the quad. And now we're just pretty much going to rush to the end. I end up taking this mega health because it's so easy to get. You just jump on that thing there. So I might as well get it just in case. And then a fiend there and an ogre there. And then these new enemies spawn here that are very tanky. So luckily I've still got some quad. But even you can see here with quad, he still took a good second and a half worth of super lava nails that was actually with quad. So they take a lot of damage. What I didn't realise at this point is that you can just go through the exit. You don't need to kill them all. I thought you had to kill them all, but you don't. So on to the second level now. We've got a bit of luxury, although take that with a pinch of salt. In that this is a bit of a shorter level. And it's quite an easy level, there's nothing difficult about it. It's just that you've got this ground shaking effect back from the mine level in Scourge of Armageddon. And there's the falling rubble that can crush you as well. So anyway, we've got these 4 buttons to hit. There's one. We're going to go down here into the secret for this yellow armour. Kill an ogre. A spawn in the corner. And then hit the second button here. Don't get hit by that falling rubble. And then take out the fiend and ogre. Next up, there's a spawn here on our left. So take care of him. And then there's a grunt, an ogre and a fiend in this room. Nothing too challenging. Now on our right we've got the 3rd button, and it's down in this little basement area, and we've got a spawn on our right once we get down, so we'll take him out first, hit the button, and then there's some health behind this enforcer. So we jump back up, and careful now of this ogre because he will flank you if you just leave him. In this room we've got an ogre at the back, there's a wrath flying around, and there's a bunch of spawns down the bottom there. There's also an enforcer on the right hand side, so careful not to take any lasers to the face. Just as I said it. This room was particularly annoying with that was the last spawn, with the rumbling effect. This is where the ground is shaking, it's like I've fallen down. It's jumbling me around. There we go. Hit that button. Go through the teleport. Fall down. Go back up. Enjoy all the ground shaking effects. And through here, we've just got an ogre and a grunt. And then we've got these 4 different chutes. They're numbered, so we'll take number 1 first. And yet another 4 buttons. So there's 1 button. Use the teleport and you'll be straight ahead into the second one. If you fall down into that teleporter below you, you'll trigger a trap in the main room. And it won't position you in front of the correct funnel. So we're going to go in here, grab a green armor and rocket jump to this quad. We'll head back down. Now we're looking for the 3rd funnel, and there it is. And the last one. We'll kill these enemies. And then the door behind us opens and there's the exit. See, 3 minutes. Definitely the shortest level that we've had in this whole DLC. So we'll grab this biosuit and get in the water. I'm going to grab some ammo before we go into the first area, which is down here. We've got the yellow armor there. Use some nails on these guys. Kill a couple of scrags. And send a grenade up here to kill. There's 2 ogres in that room. There he is. Ow. I always get hit by the stray grenade. Moving on. We're now going to get the rest of the ammo in this area. And then head up. Let's use a bit of lightning gun. Wipe these guys out. Careful of these 2 enforcers. And hit the button. Then we'll clear this room out from here. We'll be going there a bit later on. Ogre around the corner. And a few grunts and enforcers in here. Take these guys out from below. And hit this button over here. Grab the red armor and then hit another button here. So now we're going to head over to the other side. And we've already cleared this room out. There might be just the odd stragglers behind. Yeah. So hit that button. That's all the buttons now. So we can head back down. And this is now open here. We're going to head off to the right, taking out these wraths. There's enforcers behind us, but we're not too bothered. An ogre will come out. And then we've got a new enemy here, this lava guy. They take a lot of damage, so I'm going to use the multi-rocket. And I usually count to about 6 or 7 shots fired. And then I switch to the lightning to spread out my ammo use a bit. You can just use the multi-rockets if you want, but I'd like to conserve some of the ammo, so... Come in here for some green armour. Another wrath. And then another one of these guys. And then the button behind us. Gonna get that mega health there with a rocket jump. This area's just for ammo. And then we continue. And power shield there. And up the left. I'll leave him behind. And yet another wrath. And another one of these lava guys. I think this is the last guy that we have to kill. Take him out with the lightning. The button's actually behind us, but I take this guy out first. This is the last one. Oh, just perfectly done with the last bit of ammo. Last cells. So here's the other button, and that's the end of the level. Okay, so 4th level now, and this one's a very long level. And we're going to be taking out all of the enemies to begin with. So there's some ammo down there for the rocket launcher. There's some zombies on the stairs. And there's a couple of knights around this corner. I was lucky with that first grenade and I killed a knight with it. We've got a Death Knight here. There's a Wrath hidden around the corner. We're going to bottleneck him here. And then take out the Ogre. Then there's this button here that we press to unlock the temple. So just wait here. You might as well kill these zombies down there, and then it'll open up, creating like a labyrinth. So we'll take out this ogre here, and now we have to hit 2 buttons, and the first is through here. There is a nice bottleneck here that we can use, and then there's a button up to the right on the wall, which will open up a secret door, so we'll hit that. There's a Death Knight and a couple of knights down here. Let's press the button first. So we press this button. Now we can go in the secret for the Mega Help. We can take these enemies out while we're here. So let's head back out to the labyrinth area and find the second button. So just trace around the outside, killing things as we go. Otherwise, we'll get stuck otherwise, or we'll get flanked. Well, so here's the next room with the second button. And again, we're just going to destroy everything. Make use of the plasma gun. And watch out down the other end where you've got an ogre each side. So we've just got a couple of ogres left up here, and then we're going to send a few plasma bolts into the pyramid, and that's the second button down there in the pyramid, and that will unlock the double doors in the labyrinth, which will lead to a bit of a spicy area, and I'm going to start by running past the enemies when we first go through the double doors. So some lava ammo here. Retrace our steps back the way that we came. There's the double doors that have opened, and we're just going to run past these, try and stun them and run past. Now, in this area, grab the grav belt, go straight up to the middle, where we have this tomb, and then head over here, shoot that to get the quad. A mummy is going to appear, and we've got the quad so we can just kill it quite quickly. And then we're leaving. We're straight out. We're not hanging around to kill anything. Here we've got the quad, and we'll use that best we can up here to kill as much as we can. We'll use the grav belt as well to help us jump up to get that mega help. Just one more ogre left over there. Take him out. Now I have to press the button, which is just in here, to activate the lift. And we're going back the way we came. And unfortunately, our lift is bouncing off of the head of some enemies down here. I still can't get down. This is a little annoying thing that can happen, but now we've got through. So up this main big lift. A Death Knight around the corner and a zombie. We're going to stick to the left here. We're going to stop here and then shoot these zombies. Hit the button behind us. Take out that ogre that comes. We can safely shoot through the window here. Kill him. And then grab the yellow armour, and there's some ammo in here, so it's worth taking these guys out to get the ammo. And now we're heading on out of there. I end up falling down the elevator again, and I end up going a different way to the way I intended. I intended to go the other way, but it's symmetrical anyway, so more or less. So I've a bit of long distance shooting here, sniping these guys. Down to 3 health at this point. I've got a health bar, that's good. Behind us we can unlock this secret, which takes us to that red armour that we saw earlier with the quad. And that'll be very helpful for us against these final enemies. So hit the buttons, head back the way that we came. This time I go down the corridor that I originally intended to come down, but it doesn't matter. Here are the mummies. And now we've got these guardians. So luckily we've still got the quad. And just finish these guys off. That's all of them, I think. Take out that last scrap. And take the lift up. And now we've finished. So on to the 5th level then, and I can't really tell you why, but I basically kill almost everything in this level. So if you like fighting, great, this level's for you. So we're going to get the power shield out of that secret there by hitting our head against that post in the first room. Just going to destroy everything in here, and then we've got a Death Knight waiting for us down this corridor. And then if we turn to the right on the way down here, we can get some multi-rockets. And then we're going to take care of a Fiend and a Death Knight in here. We're going to double shot this grunt and then get the multi-rocket back out for this Death Knight. And then we're going to use the shotgun to hit the secret, which is by hitting the middle candle and then that thing there at the front on the altar. We can kill an enemy from down here, shooting up there. We'll need to get the silver key, but I'm not going to rocket jump up because I'm going to try and preserve my survivability a bit, but I probably should have just rocket jumped up because this is a bit probably more dangerous coming this way than just rocket jumping. But nonetheless, we can try and take everything out here using the plasma. Grab some lava ammo and pick up the silver key, which will spawn a wrath in this room here. We can just kill with the multi-rockets and drop down to the gate, which is now open, where we've got a Death Knight waiting round the corner for us. Then a Fiend, so be awares with that grunt, take him out, but you know you're going to get jumped by the Fiend. So a Scrag and a Death Knight, and now we're up into this area, which I like to use the plasma in this room. And once you hit that button, it will release these 2 Death Knights. Plus there's a grunt as well in the second Death Knight room, which is worth getting the lava ammo in there. So we just continue this relatively linear path. Watch out for the Fiend in this room, as it's close quarters, so try and hit him around the corner maybe. So I took him out. And we're going to hit yet another button over here, but not before we hit this secret by shooting the stained glass window. It'll take us up here for some lava ammo. We'll kill that Death Knight, and then I've forgotten to press the button, so we'll have to turn around. I've realised I haven't pressed the button. And press the button. And continue down this path. So you basically head back where we'd already been, where that Scrag and the Death Knight was originally on the stairs. But instead of going up the stairs, you follow the darkness, and now we're onto another linear path with lots of enemies. So we'll try and take out this Wrath and the Death Knight in this room, and then we can get the green armour. get that the cells there and the plasma, and shoot ahead of time using the plasma to kill the scrag. And then we've got this wrath to deal with as well. Oh, lots of enemies coming here. And now we're on our way to get the gold key. But once we get the gold key, we've still got a bit more to do before we can go back to the area with the pentagram on the ground. So to get this gold key, it's just a bit of a timing game. And we got it. So we hit that button and now we can head outside. So we'll just go back the way that we came. And to our right, once we leave this room, we'll have an open door. There it is. So again, we're going to wipe out everything in here. Bunch of scrags, there's some zombies here. Is there a wrath? I can't remember. We're just taking everything out and grab the yellow armour. Another fiend in here. And a grunt. It's funny how they just mix grunts in randomly in this level, quite a lot. There's quite a lot of them. So in this room with lots of zombies, we are going to be able to, once again, use a lift. Into another very similar looking room with another button. So we hit this button, it tells us that the final grate has been raised. We head back the way that we came, where some more enemies seem to have appeared. Across this lorry grate thing, another very similar looking room, but it's not the same, it just looks the same. And down the other side also looks the same, like it's a symmetrical side. And then we've got this shortcut to lead us back to where we started, where we have a little mini boss to kill. Might have been the same enemy that we killed at the end of episode 1, but it certainly looks similar. A death knight through here. And we're coming up to the end of the level now. Just down the lift and there we go. So, on to level 6 then. And it's fairly linear, at least to begin with. So we're just going to run past those ogres, stun the fiend, grab the ammo and stun the death knight. And we're going to ignore all the enemies in here and just grab these cells and these multi-rockets. Head through this main area and drop down, turn to the left, grab the yellow armour, stun the fiend, stun the death knight, switch to multi-rockets and kill that death knight. Hit the button on the wall, back off into this room, and then shoot into the windows to kill the zombies. Now we're going to shoot up here to kill the ogre as well. And then start running again. Just going to stun everything as we run past. You can kill any of these if you want though, but I'm just going to run. We're now separated by that lava, so there's a secret invisible wall there for this grab, which is quite important because it allows us to just grab that power shield, jump over this area to avoid all of the walls. Get a bit stuck here, but that's fine. Round this corner there's a death knight down here where we hit a button and again we can use the grav belt to jump up and to the left to go through the door that we've just unlocked. There's a fiend down here and then another fiend. So now just get ready, get your rocket launcher out and then jump with the grav belt and shoot that platform there to just rocket jump over the whole lot. There are some ambushes waiting for you if you just jump across normally, so we've avoided that. We're using the multi-rocket here to take out the death knight and then 2 fiends through here. Hit the button, walk up to the gate and then take the lift up. There's an ogre up here. Skip all of those, the couple of zombies. Ogre here. Keep running. Just shoot them out where that button is. Take out all of the enemies in this room because we want to hit this button over here to open the gate. And then just past the gate there's a secret wall here. Worth taking the red armour up here. Although, oh no, sorry, it's the pentagram up here. The red armour was earlier in the other secret. So the pentagram is very useful here, obviously, because there's a lot of enemies, so we can just blast them in our faces with the multi-rocket. But then stand on this platform here to unlock another red armour, which you grab here, and then a quad damage over here. Oh, I've landed on a fiend, but that's fine. Jump across here, take out the two Vors, and hit the targets up here to unlock the door. We can use the Super Neurogun to just quickly dispatch these guys with the quad. A Death Knight and then an Ogre on the top. Two Ogres in this room with the yellow armour. We don't need the yellow armour. There's also some lava lands there. I'm going to ignore those traps that are opening up. I'm just going to keep running. Jump down, avoid the razor, spinning saws, circular saws. All the way down here, and now we've completed the sequence. We can go through the teleporter, grab the silver key, and we're going back out to that temple area that we saw for a split second earlier, where we just grabbed the cells and the multi-rockets. And here it is. And this time I am going to take out all the enemies, just because it can be a bit annoying. With this silver door, it takes a while to open. Coming up to the end of the level now. Just an ogre waiting for us around here. There's a greener armour if we need it around here, but we've got enough red armour that we don't. And now we've got these very tanky enemies again. So just multi-rocket, rocket, multi-rocket, multi-rocket. When he dies, hide around the corner because an electric bolt can kill you. And now the exit is opening. Okay, we're on to the last main core level. So I'm a bit low. I'm just going to get this health down here. I'm nearly dying, but I'm going to jump down into the water to grab this yellow armour. I'm going to shoot a rocket ahead of time to kill that enforcer. So now we're back up to max with 150 armour. So if you end the last level quite low, there are the resources to, get yourself back on track. It just might take a couple of retries to get it. Now, unfortunately, I didn't practice. I was feeling that, right, we're near the end now. I want to get through this. So I didn't really know this level too well. So there is a lot of not being sure what I'm doing. So basically, there's this ground level. We're coming up to this higher level. Just killing everything as we go, pretty much, more or less. Shambler down there. And I can't say that I know what we're doing, but I think from my memory, if memory serves me, we're getting a silver key somewhere. And there's the silver key. I've just happened to land on these dogs. And more up here, so I'm like, oh, let's kill some dogs. It's quite a novelty that we've got dogs because we haven't seen them for a long, long time. I can't remember when the last time we had dogs was. But here's the silver key door. And I've fallen into this swamp. Now this swamp area as well, I just happened to locate these buttons. I don't know where I'm going, but if you go, there are zombies all over the place. To the other side, there's a second button. And I just happened to just not get hit by any of these now, just running forwards. So now this door is open. And again, down in this area, I didn't know where I was going, but I had an idea of what you're meant to do. So I'm like, oh, what are we doing here? There's a mega health. Let's see if we can get it. So I just get this mega health. What you actually need to do, I think, is Not this side, but the other. Yeah, this side. If you, oh, I've gone the wrong way now, I think. Yeah, it's not through here, I don't think. But you have to work your way up to... If you're looking at the big gate, to the left of it, you need to be above and push a button to open the door. I'm basically a bit lost. So here's the main area with the gate. So it's to the left. I'm going back on myself now. So I end up just... Oh, yellow armour. I come up here. I know I need to get through this gate, and it's up to the top left. So I think, right, let's just rocket jump up there. And I've made it. And there's an ogre up here. And there's the button that you press. But to the left there, that's where you normally come up the stairs. So if you're in the swamp area, just look around the canals down there. I think if you follow the torches, you can find the correct route. But I rocket jumped up. And now I didn't realise as well that there's no bridge or anything, so I'm just going to jump across. And take up to the next area. We can get a red armour by shooting that button and then climbing these stairs. Let's lay down some grenades for that. Ooh, there's an ogre behind me. I'm down to 4 health, so I can't get hit by any of these bolts. Obviously, with more preparation, I could have made this easier for myself, but we're doing okay, I think. And once we've killed this rat, we'll be back up to full health with a nice bit of red armour. Just gonna electric bolt these guys. Go up here. You can tell that I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just winging it at this point. Oh, there's a button there. Another button. Yep, just go down here. Take out these dogs and these enforcers. Just the one wrath there. Nothing in there, it's just scenery. We'll hit this button. And now we're in a very similar looking area to the first level of episode 1. With a bridge. The red armour has been very helpful for us. And through the door we have a shampoo. Basic enemies here, we'll kill these. Still winging it. Another rat. And now 2 shambers to kill. And I've lost all my armour and health, but I can just peekaboo and get these 2. And then that's the end of the level. I think, right, I don't have any armour, but at least I can grab those health packs. But as it happens, this is the final level of the episode, and of Dissolution of Eternity, and we get yellow armour at the beginning and health anyway, so even if you end the level on 1 health, you'll be fine. And we get a grav belt, and my strategy here with this dragon is to shoot him with the multi-rocket launcher, of which I had 100 multi-rockets, and then just follow him, learn his route, and just stay behind him and he won't attack you. And doing it like this, you can basically avoid any damage from the dragon, and you just have to really watch for the lava and don't land in the lava. He does take a lot of pain though. It takes a lot of punishment to kill him. You're already down to 50 multi-rockets. And now he's got his first shot off on me. The second shot he missed me, the third shot he missed me. And now he's down. So he only hit me once that whole fight. And he only shot me 3 times. But, yeah, you can relax now. There's only a final area to get into. And then we have completed Dissolution of Eternity on Nightmare. We'll hit these 4 buttons. And enter this room and just shoot this thing. And that's it. Congratulations, guys. Next episode we are going to be doing Dimension of the Past, which was a pack released in 2016, so it's quite a modern pack. I've never played it, and I don't really know what to expect, although I have heard that it's trying to go back to the roots of Quake somewhat. That's why it's called Dimension of the Past. And I think it's only 1 episode long, so 8 levels. So, yeah, I'll see you in part 5 for Dimension of the Past. If you appreciate this content, please like and subscribe. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.